Amar Rav. Now we're holding on page 16a. Amar Rav Nachman bar Yitzchak. Rav Nachman bar Yitzchak said, Kikar chashiv alacha okevet mikra. According to the one who says that halacha leMoshe miSinai stops the pasuk, ha okevet miderabanan he, but it's only the Rabbanan. Rav Papa Omar, Rav Papa said, Kikar chashiv alacha okevet v'okeret. And Rav Papa says, no, the law stops and approves. Mr. Aaron Shalom Aleichem. So we spoke about the three things halacha leMoshe miSinai is stronger. Number one was Torah says Sota has to drink dirt, and you give her maybe ashes. That was the first question. Second, Torah says Metzorah has to get shaved by the razor, and halacha leMoshe miSinai says by anything. And the third one, Torah says a get has to be written in a book, and halacha leMoshe miSinai says no, not on the book. You could write on anything, even on a wood, piece of wood. Yeah, the wording, chas v'shalom, but he said to his wife, from now on you are divorced for me, chas v'shalom, even though he didn't write in the book, but he wrote it. Fine, then do it. He wrote it on a piece of plank, and he gave it to her. That's all considered good. So that's Al-Kham. So we see from here, Al-Kham Moshe miSinai takes away pasuk, approving not only the Rabbanan, even the Oraita says Rav Papa. How can it umosefet? But here, you tell me it stops, but it adds. How does it add? It says by Metzorah that he has to get shaved fully, the entire body. A second. Garbage, yeah. Okay, so we see by Metzorah, the halacha actually adds that Metzorah has to get shaved from head to toe, the entire body. Okay. Rav Ashi Amar, Rav Ashi said, Ha matnita mani, who is the author of our Mishnah? Rabbi Ishmael he. The author of our Mishnah is Rabbi Ishmael. The Darish Kilali Uprati. Because Rabbi Ishmael, he made Derasha Kilal Uprat Uklal. What means Klal Uprat Uklal? There's a general rule, specific rule, and general rule. When Torah tells you general rule, and specific rule, and general rule, we say whatever it says in general, you have to only do it in specific. Yesterday, not yesterday, previous daf, when we were learning, we learned, it said over there, one second. What Torah says? V'aya bayom hashvi'i, and by Metzorah, and it will be on the seventh day. Yigalach et kol se'aro. He will shave off all his hair. That is general rule. All his hair. Klal. Et rosho vet zekano vet gabotena. His head, his beard, and his eyebrows. That is specific. You see, head specific, beard specific, and then again comes general how it says vet kol se'aro yigaleach, and his whole entire body he shaves. So anytime you have general rule specific rule and general rule, Torah says whatever it says that he has to shave completely, it means only in a specific place: head, beard, and his eyebrows. Okay, this is Klal U'Pradu Klal, who learns like that, Rabbi Yishmael. Now comes Rabbi Akiva. The Darsh Klal U'Prat Tidilat money, but who said the whole entire body has to be cleaned, like let's say pumpkin, like fully? Who's that? Rabbi Akiva. That's already different than Rabbi Yishmael, Rabbi Akiva. Rabbi Akiva's rabbi was Nachum Ish Gamzu. Remember Nachum Ish Gamzu? Who said Gamzu Lotova constantly? Okay. So now, it says, the Darish, Ribuya Umi'ute. Rabbi Akiva doesn't learn Klal. Yes, Ribuya Mi'ut. Why? Because if we follow the Mishnah, like Rabbi Yishmael, a Metorah has to get haircut only in 3 places. Shave only 3 places: head, beard, and eyebrows. But we know in the Mishnah says Metzorah has to get full body. So who does Mishnah follow like? So Gemara says Mishnah follows Rabbi Akiva. We are holding on the top line, 16b. The Darish Ribui Umi'ut. Rabbi Akiva learns Ribui Mi'ut. What means Ribui? To add. Mi'ut, to subtract. So how? The Tanya. We learned the bright. Remember the pasuk, and it was on the 7th day. Yigalach et kol se'aro. He has to shave his entire head. Riba, was that? That includes everything. Includes not the general rule, but including everything. Riba. Riba means added. Et rosho, v'et zikano, v'et gabot lenau. Then Torah says his head, his beard, and his eyebrows. Miyet. What's miyet? Subtracts. In the beginning was adding everything, and now subtracting. Ve'et kol se'aroi galeach, and all his hair he should shave off. That is v'riba. Again, Torah adds riba umi'et v'riba akol. So once Torah adds, subtracts, and adds, that adds everything. Has to be specifically shaven everywhere. So Gemara says, if so, my riba. If you're telling me, according to Rabbi Akiva, he adds everything, what does it come to add? Riba de kula gufa. The Gemara says, Rabbi Akiva adds the entire body. My miyet. Oh yeah? So then that was adding, subtracting, adding. When he adds the entire body, what subtracts? It says, it says that Metzorah, when even if he has to shave his entire head, body, but not inside his nose. So Gemara says, so what's the law now? Toshma, Gemara says, come and learn. The Amar Rahuna Bar Ashi Amarau. Rahuna Bar Ashi said in the name of Rao, and Sham Afar. What if now Sota? So what happened with Sota? What's the law? We add other dirt. I'm sorry, dirt has to be there. Do we add ashes or no? So Gemara says, Toshma, come and learn. The Amar Rahuna Amarau. Rahuna said name of Rav, Amar Rav, in name of Rav, and Shamafar. So now Sota is there. They want to check the Sota, but there's no dirt. So what's the law? It says, Mevi Rikvovit Yerek Umekadesh. You have to bring ruined vegetables.
Decomposed vegetables.
Decomposed, that's right. That's the word. You have to bring decomposed vegetables and check how. You take kovu, kovu, or grass, anything. When it decomposes, it becomes like ashes. So it's also not like a dirt. Why? Because also it's from the ground. When a vegetable becomes decomposed, it becomes like dirt. So Gemara says, really? Velohi. That's not a proof. Rakvuvit yerek hu the habi afar, because decomposed vegetable, Rabbi Abraham Chaim of Shalom Aleichem, decomposed vegetable is dirt. So what are you trying to tell me? You have to bring decomposed vegetable and check her. That is dirt. Afar. Efelo have afar. But the ashes are not dirt. So therefore, it's not good. So if you bring decomposed vegetable and you smash it and you put into the Sota water, that's considered you put dirt and it's kosher. It will check her. But if you put, after shashlik, you want to put some pepel. How you say pepel?
Ash.
You want to put ashes, that's not going to check. Why? Because that's not called dirt. So it's not kosher. You have to make new water for her. Okay, let's go further. So it says, so this should be seen in the water. Remember I asked you today a question on the chat, or maybe on the status. What are the three things needs to be seen? Tanu Rabbanan, our rabbis know. Three things needs to be seen. Number one, Efer Sota. When Sota lady drinks her water, the dirt has to be seen in the water. So it should be certain amount that you can see dirt in the water. If you don't see dirt in the water, it's not kosher. Second, Efer Para. Second is ashes of the Para Aduma has to be in the water. When Kohen is sprinkling Para Aduma on a Tameh, has to be seen these ashes in the water. And the third one is Verok Yivama. When Yavam doesn't want to marry Yavama, there's two brothers, right? One of them died without children. Second one has to marry the sister-in-law if he doesn't have his own wife. Mr. Binyamin Shalom Aleichem. Call your nephews. Where are they? Not nice. It's okay. Happens. By the way, tomorrow bar mitzvah of Yadgar of Nissan's son in our shul. That's the first bar mitzvah after the renovation, guys. We have to be there. We have to. It's a party. 6:30 in the morning, so come early. Now,
6:30 Sha'arei, Rabbi, or?
Yeah, 6:30 Sha'arei, maybe 6:40 they'll start. 5-10 minutes. Rabbi kills late always, But 6:30 Sha'arei, then around 8 o'clock. Mr. Aulov smiling. Listen, I'll say anything you want, just as long as you smile. Very good. What's good that I admit, that I say bad things about me, make you happy? What's good about it? What? Okay, listen, you drive safely, please. We need you. Let's go further. And the third one is when the Yavam says, I'm not going to marry you. So Yivama, the deceased brother's wife, she has to spit on a shoe. That spit has to be seen. There has to be strong spit. Okay? So now, I thought you would tell me there's another one mitzvah that you have to be seeing. Which mitzvah did you say every single day that you see it and doesn't say over here? Which mitzvah is this? That we say every day you have to see it and doesn't mention here. Who can tell me?
What mitzvah? One more time. Can you repeat, please?
Mr. Nisan Yadgarov, Shalom Aleichem. Tomorrow bar mitzvah of my son, Bet Gabriel. I'm sorry, Sha'arei Eliyahu. Please come 6:30. Don't be late. Listen, there's three mitzvot you have to see. The dirt of Sota, ashes of the Para Aduma, and the spit of the Yevama. Okay? Yibum. Which mitzvah the Torah doesn't say here, our Baraita doesn't say to mention, Baraita has to say there's one more mitzvah that you need to see. Has to be seen. Why does it say? Which mitzvah is this?
Oh, she's walking away with the shoe?
Ay. The whole Torah in your hands. You say it every single day, a few times a day. One mitzvah to see. Which mitzvah? Which mitzvah to see, Shema Yisrael? That's right. Tzitzit, ur-item oto, you have to see. So why Bright over here quotes these three mitzvot that you should see? Sota, water, ashes of the paraduma, spirit of the yevama. Why does it say tzitzit to see? two answers gives Ben Yehoyada. Answer number one, these are to see, but tzitzit is to wear, to do, after the mitzvah to see. Number two, this stuff not openly written in the Torah. This is why Bright has to say, tzitzit is written openly in the Torah, so Bright doesn't have to say it. It's a Dulaku Yasna, it says in the Torah. You understand? That's the two chidushim Ben Ishchai gives on this week's parsha. Okay. Something new. Wow, very good. Let's go. Thank you, Rabbi. Mishum, Rabbi Shmuel Amru. And from the name of Rabbi Shmuel, they said one more thing. What? Avdam tzipor. Also, the blood of the tzipor. What's tzipor? Blood of the bird. Which bird? Which blood? Huh? Which bird? Which blood?
Dove.
Who remembers?
Dove bird.
Okay, dove bird, very good. But what blood? Why do you need blood of the dove? For which? Who brought this dove?
The wife. The wife, the Sota woman, no?
No. When a person becomes metzorah, he has to bring two birds. Remember?
And when she delivered the baby, also. After delivering the baby.
Okay, but that's different. Metzorah has to bring two birds. One, you make shchita, and you take 86 grams blood, and you put into the water. Second bird, you have to dip into the blood of the first one, and then let it go. Why? Midrash says, because when you speak lashon hara, you're spilling blood. So how are you going to get kapara when this bird that is sent away, chased away, other birds see blood on him? They're going to kluvatzivo. They're going to be poking him. After that bird dies, then you have kapara. What if that bird comes back live? You have to do this procedure again. You didn't get kapara. Okay. So it says, that the blood that you put into the bucket has to be also seen. If the blood dissolves and you don't see that blood of the metzorah, of the bird, then you did not get your mitzvah, says Rabbi Yishmael. So Mishum Rabbi Yishmael Amru, from the name of Rabbi Yishmael, they said, Dam tzipor, even the blood of the bird that is spilled into the bucket. My time at the Rabbi Yishmael. What's the reason of Rabbi Yishmael? It says, V'taval otam v'dam tzipor. Because it says in the Torah, you have to dip them into the blood of the bird. V'tanya. Where was the brighter? Bedam. When it says you have to dip in the blood, Yachol bedam lo b'mayim. I would think only blood, but not water. Talmud lomar b'mayim. Yeah, but pasuk says in the water. Imayim yachol b'mayim lo bedam. Maybe in the water of the metzorah korban that she brings on the bird has to be the water, but not blood. Talmud lomar badam. The says no, it has to be blood. So you have to take a bucket, put water there, and put 86 grams revi'it. 86 grams blood. How is this? Maybe maim shedam tzipor nikar bahem. So you have to bring water. The blood of the bird is visible in it. So therefore, it doesn't have to be a big cup. It has to be a small cup, normal size cup. You put water and you put 86 grams blood, and then this blood is visible. V'kama, how much that? Revi'it, 86 grams. Rabbanan ha'ul gufa. But what about rabbis? They say this pasuk doesn't teach us anything. It just teaches us that you have to bring blood and water. The hachi kama rachamana atvil bedam ubamayim. This is what Torah says. You have to dip into the blood, which is in the water. This is opinion of rabbis, Rabbi Shmuel. And according to Rabbi Shmuel, im ken lichtov rachamana v'taval bahem. So Rabbi Shmuel says, let the Torah say you have to dip in them. Why it says bedamu b'mayim? You have to dip into the blood and the water. Lamali, why do I need that? Lanikar. It says, so it should be both, and blood should be visible. Rabbanan, and according to rabbis, If Torah would say you have to dip in them, I would think blood is to be separate, water is to be separate. So therefore Torah says blood in the and the water. To teach us you have to mix them. Rabbi Ishmael, and according to Rabbi Ishmael, le'arvan kro acharin aktiv. It says for to mix them, there's different pasuk.
Bye-bye.
Yes. Somebody called me, no? Okay. The Arvan, Kro Acharin Aktiv. But to mix them together, you have different pasuk. How? V'shachat et hatzipora achat. And you have to... Okay, next. The Arvan Kro Acharin Aktiv. So according to the Bishma, says now, to mix them, you need there's different pasuk. V'shachat et hatzipora achat. And it says in the pasuk, and you have to make shchita to one bird. Rabbanan, how aminu l'shachet samuch lemana. So rabbis say, if it would be that pasuk only, you have to make shchita to one of the bird, right? You have to make shchita to one bird. How aminu l'shchita samuch lemana. I would think you have to make shchita when you make shchita, you have to be near the cup. Ketinhu levaridin. Then, since the bird is small, you have to squeeze the veins ulekable ledam and accept the blood b'mana acharina into the different cup. So you have to have water with cup near you. Then I would think you have to make shchita near it, and then squeezing blood into the different cup. Kamash malan, no. Torah says same cup. Ba'amina, Rabbi Yirmiyah mi Rabbi Zera. Rabbi Yirmiyah asking questions from Rabbi Zera regarding these Metzorah birds. Gedola umidachat etamai. What if you have big bird and will ruin the water? Basically, there's a lot of blood will come out. Tana wenidachet mipnei mahu. Now, you have small cup of water, right? If you put 86 grams blood, that's good water, good visible blood. Very good, perfect. If you have big bird, you put a lot of blood, basically blood pushes away the water. If you have small bird, little bit blood comes out, the water pushes away blood. So what do? So basically, they try to understand one thing. Do I have to be careful with picking and choosing normal sized bird, or I could take big sized bird and little blood, small sized bird, big sized bird and a lot of blood, little water will be, or small sized bird will be little blood, a lot of water will be. So what should I do? He says. Listen to this lively lesson. I sent it to the group today, but I didn't explain it. I'm going to explain it later when I'll send it. But look what it says here. Amar le. Rabbi Yirmiyah has this question from Rabbi Zera. So Rabbi Zera says now. Rabbi Zera says to Rabbi Yirmiyah, Lama amina lach, didn't I tell you? Lo tofik nafshech lebar mehilchata. Do not carry yourself out of the halachot box. Means what? There's a lot of times in life, people try to keep chumrot and get themselves out of box. It says, Sha'arei mitzuyarim ba'alacha. He says, a lot of times people want to keep chumrot. Says, stop, keep it chumrot. Keep the simple halacha. Why do you want to bring big birds to be machmir, but you're pushing away the water? If you don't want to keep halacha, you want to be too lenient, you're pushing away the blood. So it comes out, do what halacha says normally. Do what halacha says, don't run after chumrot, Do what halacha says normally. You're happy, everybody's happy, you're not stressed out, nobody's stressed out around you. That is how a person should be keeping Torah or mitzvot. Keep simple way. Do not run after chumrot. Betzipor dror. Betzipor, or if you have huge bird, Sha'arei Rabbanan. Rabbis already gave you the shiur. En lecha gedula medachet et hamayim. You don't have that big that pushes away the water. In lecha ketana shenitchet mipnei mayim. But if you have small bird, then the blood is pushed away from the water. So therefore, keep regular size, normal size. Ton Rabbanan. Rabbis learned. Higdim afar lamayim pasul. So if person puts dirt before the water, it's pasul. Rabbi Shimon machsh. Rabbi Shimon says, no, that's fine. My time was the reason Rabbi Shimon. Rabbi Shimon. The Chtiv, it says, "Lakhu latameh me'afar selafad chatat," and they took for tameh me'afar from the dirt selafat chatat of the burnt chatat. V'tanya, so comes out that's fine according to Rabbi Shmuel if there's dirt first. V'tanya, we learn the Baraita. Rabbi Shimon. Rabbi Shimon says, "V'chi me'afri afarhu." Is that dirt? V'alo eferhu. That's not dirt from Paraduma. That's efer. That's ash. Shina katuv b'mashma. Oh, Torah changed the meaning. Ladin ladun hamenu gezerah shava, to teach us gezerah shava. What's the gezerah shava? Comparison from Paraduma to Sota, from Sota to Paraduma. I want to stop here right now, and this comparison we're going to be learning tonight at 8:15 Be'ezrat Hashem. See you all